Quartering and Kino Casino's feud. Could this lead to a real lawsuit? The allegations are that the Quartering is a cuck, and that's embarrassing for him because he's a conservative man who should not be a cuck.
Jeremy Hambley of TheQuartering may have put himself in legal hot water in his fight with the Kino Casino boys and his apparent flagging campaign. We're going to get into today on The Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. This is a Fast Facts video.
I love the idea of Jeremy putting himself in hot water. Yeah, I've never heard of this guy before, though.
The quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. So looking at how the Quartering has legally trapped himself. So, of course, we have in this corner, as the defendant here today, Jeremy Hambley of the Quartering, who's ran a very large YouTube for a long time. Many people know him for his commentary on social issues, politics, and other gaming issues. But he stepped it in a fight with the Kino Casino boys. That is Ashton, or PPP, and a very good photo of him right there. And of course, Andy Worski. Now, these guys are well known on the internet for poking fun at people.
Are they well known on the internet? Am I in a fucking echo chamber? I mean, I'm aware of them a little bit, but are they well known? I mean, I guess Worski is like sort of infamous on the internet for doing some weird shit.
Let's go.
Fucking piece of shit.
Let's go.
Kick this guy's fucking ass.
Let's go, dude.
You're lucky you're not fucking on the ground bleeding, you fake. No. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay the fuck back. Stay back. Stay the fuck back. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. Stay the fuck back. Aim.
Calling the cops now.
Aim. Stay the fuck back. Stay back. We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. Stay the fuck back. Stay the fuck back. Stay the fuck back. We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. Do you hear us? We will defend ourselves.
And the other guy is loud while Worski is there. They're known on the internet for sure in some ways.
Well, the latest thing to go viral with the Kino Casino boys is with the Quartering. So the Kino Casino boys, Ashton and Andy Worski, mocked Jeremy Hambley for being let's call it a corner chair sitter. You guys know what that implies.
I actually think it sounds like everyone's implying that he is also fucking the other guy's wife, which is much less embarrassing for him. I don't know if this is true. Quartering doesn't seem like a person. I think he was just more thirsting over the other guy's wife.
Adam, bro, bring your fucking wife's big old boobs and bring her over to our house. I want you to meet my German Shepherds. No, Adam has my number. He's super chatted. That's why he's a real G. Adam Sellers, it's 9:20. I think you could be to my house by 10. I want to see your wife's big old boobs at my house in the hot tub. Hot tub's toasty, ready for you, bud.
And calling into question his relationships, including with friends and other people that may have had an impact on his personal life. We'll leave it at that. And also calling in question some of his other interactions with women and his interaction with other people that are really questionable. And Jeremy Hambley didn't like
calling into question his other actions with other people that are really questionable. YouTube lawyers.
that. He not only responded to that, trying to debunk these things, but he eventually got so mad in this battle with the Kino Casino boys that he openly threatened their social media. He came out and said, I can take him down, I can take him out. Well, shortly after that, channels started disappearing, both the Kino Casino Clips channel and other channels, Andy Worski's personal channel, and now even Clippers are losing videos and having their videos taken down.
I see. It's probably good that I was off for a little bit. The thing that makes this feel legitimate is that he is freaking out. There's something to the allegations based on the evidence that might be true because he's freaking. He hasn't done something like this before. I mean, he's talked a big game before, but he's really freaking out if he's actually false flagging, you know? He could lose his actual channel for that.
So we can look at the evidence here and we see the public evidence which was posted. These are conversations between Josh Moon of the Kiwi Farms and TheQuartering saying, Josh, can we agree I can take their kick in YouTube, right? if I actually wanted to, they would be deplatformed outside of DLive in a week.
Woof.
I don't want that. I just want them to leave my family alone. I don't care how many Jeremy is a cluck videos they put out. I have a non-Pajit YouTube rap. I love the language there. You know that, right? One phone call.
Have I logged off too much? What's going on? I would have highlighted deplatform, by the way. Racism? Oh, racism. Right. I'm sorry. I'm too woke. That was what it was. I wasn't boomer.
So you can see here, there's very clear language threatening. I mean, this is an unambiguous threat. And he's even saying how he's going to do it. His preferred method with his contacts and connections is to pick up the phone and to call. An assumption I see being made is that you, the Quartering, have God mode reporting powers on YouTube. Is that true?
Yes.
He confirms this and says, yes, all I have to do is press a button and poof. I also shouldn't even have to report the channels either, apparently. So once again, he's confirming his ability. He's saying, I have this power.
Oh, that actually sounded a little sarcastic to me. Like, and poof. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's how he talks confident.
To do this thing, and with all situations implied, once again, these channels going down, it can only be assumed that that was him. That's a very safe assumption based on that timing. It's not something where these channels would magically disappear where they've been up for quite a while amidst this conflict and amidst these threats. And you can even see that other channels, and this is a smaller channel, Alyssa Clips, are having their...
What? Suckle, give one to Lieutenant Havoc. Thank you.
And you can even see that other channels, and this is a smaller channel, Alyssa Clips, are having their channels and their videos hit as well when they clip things, when they post them on YouTube. They're
content that contains unwanted sexualization isn't allowed on YouTube. I see. Harassment and cyberbullying. Quite the claim.
Coming down and getting hit by mysterious reporting. So what do we see here? Well, we see the Quartering denying this and saying if the Keno Casino was wrongly banned for ban evasion, I 100% think they should be restored.
I fucking hate their guts. I have already proven beyond all doubt I didn't do it, whether they want to believe it or not. Okay.
Now that doubt is coming into question now. First of all, we have his previous statements, but then we have more evidence coming out that it may indeed have been him. So we had this revealed. This was revealed by the Kiwi Farms, which watched one of his clips where he had clicked his search bar. And when you look at that search bar carefully, you see these YouTube support tickets, right? You see several YouTube support tickets. Thank you for your report to YouTube. And a YouTube support ticket there, which...
And it was from the MTG headquarters. Right, yeah. Uh-oh.
Came out right after this happened. So the timing of those reports, very, very, very suspicious. Now, of course, Quartering came back trying to counter this, kind of in full scramble mode, saying nobody is interested in the truth, so I don't know why I bother, but these psychos will just move the goalpost again. But again, my updated report history. Dozens of channels stating as a fact I took down their channel, which I understand should be back up soon. So he's trying to say, hey, look, here's my report history. Of course, we cannot know whether that's his actual full report history. And also, and I think the bigger thing is that he asserted that he did this perhaps by phone call and by use of a back channel connection. And this is bolstered by Yellow Flash, who actually reached out to somebody with connections to YouTube. And this is what they had to say.
Yellow Flash guy? Total fucking dork. Actual idiot. I think we watched a couple videos on the channel.
They said, just for your own peace of mind, I pinged one of our guys last night about the Quartering drama. His estimation based on the back end is that the casino was taken down from a personal request because all the user reports were deemed nonsense by the automated system all week, except a privacy claim that also failed to hold up to manual review. He's on the security side, but did say this is almost certainly an off-platform point of contact call, email, text that resulted in manual channel deletion. So once again, going back to that original theory that there was a call here to get these channels taken down. Now, tortious interference requires 4 things. Existing of an economic relationship. Well, Keno Casino and the others that were taken down, Andy Worski's personal channel, Alyssa Clips, etc., are all monetized channels. They were profiting off of that, and that's something that we know is valid and existed. We also know that Jeremy Hambley knew about this relationship. He knew they were monetized. In fact, he commented that they were making $10,000 a month or something to that degree on their YouTube content and threatened to have that taken away, that revenue taken away.
Not to defend Jeremy, though, but these are just like, if that were true. So it's just, he was a cuck. and he got mad.
Now, improper means and improper motive, that's all about false flagging and false reports. That's where the false reports come in. My judgment is that TheQuartering has put himself in a position through all of his behavior for very real tortious interference lawsuit. It's very possible that they could file this lawsuit. Now, I'm not saying they would necessarily win. I'm not saying in the end this might be a muddled situation, but they could file that lawsuit in YouTube's home of California or in Jeremy Hambley's home of Wisconsin, in those states. And by filing those lawsuits, they would get discovery, they would get calls and emails. And Jeremy Hambley is no stranger to lawsuits. He's sued people before. But as a plaintiff, it's much different being on the defendant's side and seeing what that would expose and what that would bring to light. Of course, I'm no fan of false flagging. And I'm certainly a fan of keeping information up if it's proper, if it's not violating the TOS. I think that's a right thing to do.
Okay. Now we're caught up on that. And that's the big drama that's going on with him right now. Has he made any videos about this? Like, does TheQuartering have like a response video? Please pray for Jordan Peterson. This is outrageous. Maybe we should do TheQuartering talking about praying for Jordan Peterson. Humiliation ritual. It doesn't look like he has talked about this at all. This fucking thumbnail. This thumbnail is more offensive than anything I think we were going to do. But now I feel the need to one-up it.